My mother always told me the story of her near-death experience when she was rushed in from the ambulance. It's quite upsetting, but listening to her telling the same story to my relatives has its perks. I've nearly memorized everything she said. So how did it feel? Were you scared? Was what they'd always asked her. I thought that was the most intense thing ever, since they were talking about her near-death experience. It was as if it was some afternoon gossip. She said, well, it was like I was floating. And I saw myself being brought to the emergency room, but it was as though she was seeing herself from a different perspective. She had said that. She specifically recounts how it was like her soul was being pulled out of her body and left hanging in the air. It was kind of a sign from God at that point. I was incredibly afraid, she said. I was afraid of what I ignored coming back to haunt me. She also told us that when she woke up from the hospital, she could just completely stop smoking. She didn't have any urges, and she was just able to stay away. She told us that she loved us, and that she worried so much that she couldn't take care of us, and that she had stressed herself out. She told us that the only way she could relieve it was to smoke. But that day at the hospital, she was traumatized. She was one breath away from dying. She had thought that transient experience where she had floated helped her quit smoking for good. Frankly, I've never been one to believe in a higher being or God. But if there was something or someone out there that was able to help us knock some sense into my mother, I am extremely grateful.